I would like you to tell me a word or a couple words that comes to your mind when you think about a cut copy album, to check on how do you feel and how do you remember those albums. Is that right? Are you up to it?
For sure.
First of them, obviously, Bright Like Neon Love, 2004.
Naive. We we had no idea what we were doing. Actually, that's probably for every record. But certainly then, we didn't know how to play any instruments. So it was about, figuring out a way to make something without having the instructions.
The next one, obviously, is In Ghost Colors, 2008.
Certainly that record, like texture, like I think, I think the title and the artwork kind of really gives some indication of what that record was about. And we were very interested in textures and sounds and how they would go together.
Sonoscope in 2011.
Another World, I think that was the idea. We were very much interested in this idea of creating a whole new world to exist in.
Free Your Mind, 2013.
I guess it's more of a spiritual record. Yeah. That was a funny time. That was a very strange time. That was at the end of a lot of insane touring, and I just remember being exhausted. That entire campaign was exhausting.
And the last one, Haiku from Zero. Everything that happened 2017 that was very special to us because it was a record well played on our station.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate your support. I think that record, I think getting back to our roots, I think perhaps touring, we wanted to capture the energy of our live show on a record. I think that was what that was about.
Where are you answering this call, doing these interviews?
I'm in New York. I live in New York City now. I guess I moved here maybe 5 years ago. So yeah, I'm calling from not too far away. Yeah.
Tim, let's talk about the songs you've released. 2 songs, 2 remixes. What's the plan with this? Will you keep this idea for all the singles from the album?
Yeah, I think we have one more song that is coming out before the record, and we have another animation from Takeshi. Actually, Takeshi has come on board for the entire record, so he's actually made an animation for each song, which was really cool. He was like an artist that we really admired, and it's been really cool to see his vision of the record as kind of something that we hadn't imagined before. So it was cool to see that, and yeah, we got there are some more remixes. We actually just got a really awesome one back for Cold Water today, which hopefully you'll be hearing soon. And but yeah, I think that's the plan. Like, I think yeah, there's an animation for every song, and there's a few more remixes to come as well.
First, I would like to ask you about this particular record before that, because there's a lot of ambience on the tracks that we have heard. What can we expect? How would you describe we're going to hear with Freeze Melt?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's like a very kind of atmospheric kind of record. It's very much kind of based on a certain mood or a certain, way of being. I think, a lot of the record is really about kind of isolation and sparseness. Like, I think the majority of the record was written, Dan was living in Copenhagen and it was in the middle of winter, and I was in New York and it was the middle of winter, and I can't help but feel like, you know, that helped influence the album. You know, kind of like all art is like a product of its environment kind of thing. So I feel like the places that we were at when physically while we were making the songs played a huge part in that. And I think we just made like a conscious decision at the start, as like usually we would, you know, our records are quite dense, like sonically, like there's a lot of elements in them. And this time we just wanted like a song to like be able to exist with like 1, 2 or 3 different sounds, you know, like I think that was like the challenge, and to have it kind of emotionally kind of engaging.